30-24. The San Francisco 49ers are once again 500. 8 games into the season that I thought they were going to run wild on and win the Super Bowl. There's still a good chance the Niners could win the Super Bowl this year, but it is still an uphill climb. The good thing is that coming out of this, the San Francisco 49ers are going to be having their bye week, and then they'll be coming back, and then hopefully Christian McCaffrey will be donning a 49ers jersey yet once again being on the field for us. 49ers played a game today. 49ers did not do what I hoped they would do, was just basically like step on somebody's throat coming out in the second half with the lead. We scored 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, and Dallas still found a way to make it a game with us. With CeeDee Lamb having 2 awesome touchdowns. Look, CeeDee Lamb is a great wide receiver. CeeDee Lamb is one of the best wide receivers that there is out there. I'm sure that Dallas is glad to have him. We've got Brandon Ayuk, who is on the IR. We've got Deebo Samuel, which I guess now is going to be hurt with a rib injury. Rib injuries just don't go away. They're with you for a while. It hurts to laugh. It hurts to cry. Hurts to breathe. Hurts to do just about everything. But we'll find a way to do it. Defense, one hell of a game. Fred Warner was all over just about everything out there. Nick Bosa was all up in Dak Prescott's face. The only guy that I see Bosa go after more than Dak Prescott is Baker Mayfield. He loves to put Baker Mayfield in the dirt. We had a hell of a day. Let's just go in. There's going to be a lot of talks about that. The 49ers, making a deal. They've never been scared to make a trade for a player. Last year we got Chase Young. I remember when we got Emmanuel Sanders. The 49ers have already came out and said they're not looking for a wide receiver. They have enough depth. They're happy at that position. I think the 49ers know that the wide receiver position might be the most overpaid position there is. You want to have the guys that you have. You want to have the guys that are at the top of the line, but there's a lot of wide receivers with big contracts out there that teams love to move, that you're just paying another guy that anybody else could be doing that thing. I think that, a lot of people think that, running backs are underpaid. I often think that wide receivers are overpaid. But when you got a guy out there like Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel, you don't want to see them leave. Look at Gabe Davis in Jacksonville. Just not able to get it done. It reminds me a lot of like when Perlis Price left the Bills to be the Atlanta Falcons' number 1 receiver and just never was. He was a great number 2. He just wasn't a good number 1. But, besides for not just putting that game in the dirt and just saying this game is done, Niners played good today. It was an ugly game. It was dirty. It was football. But we found a way to get it done. Now, here we are. We are 4-4. We are 500. We're almost at the halfway point of the season, I guess you can say. We need to scrap what's happened at the beginning. We need to build winning games. Let's win one. Go out and win the next one. And then let's think about winning that third one in a row and call it a winning streak. That's what we have to do. We need to really lock down and make sure that we win the West, and then find out if there's any room for us to move up and find us a really good way into the playoffs. This is it, guys. I'm not saying the Niners aren't going to be a playoff team the next year. I'm not saying that they're going to tear it down and then throw it away, but this team is drastically going to be different next year. And this is the team that really has a chance to do it. Let's go do it. Win some games. Let's go. Good job, Niners. Proud of you.